What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another Bring the Juice Colts podcast live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is week 10 NFL football, and the Indianapolis Colts are in Frankfurt, Germany, taking on the New England Patriots. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in today. Sorry, guys, the last couple of weeks haven't been able to stream these games, but I am super excited to be back doing these games with you guys today. Thank you so much for being here today. And as they'd say in Germany, Guten Morgen. The Colts are playing a morning game, the Sunday morning game, and we're here live showing you guys all the goods. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everyone who is tuning in right now, be sure to smash the like button, guys. It helps it get out to more people, so I greatly appreciate that. Shout out to Chuck. Let's go Colts. Arshawn, let's go in Colts in Germany. What's up? Erica, good morning. Doing good. Corey, what's up? Early stream, let's go. Yes. Richie, I'm traveling for work, Derek, and this is the only way I can get the game. So thank you very much for doing it. Thank you, Richie. I'm glad you're here with us today. Thank you so much. What's going on, Charles? What's going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, guys. Like I said, it helps it get out to more people. Make sure that you're doing that. All right, so thank you very, very much. But let's go ahead and hop into it. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to comment, all that great stuff. I think Cody was in the chat earlier. Thanks for tuning in, Cody. Greatly appreciated. We're all stocked up here, ready for some NFL action. Let's go ahead and hop into the news, and let's talk about some inactives today. The inactives for this game. We can look at it for Indy first. The only big ones that you have for this is cornerback Juju Brents, which we had already known, and Drew Ogletree are the only ones. Everyone that was listed as questionable going into this matchup, everyone is playing today. So that's great to see. I will say Josh Downs is playing in a limited role today. We'll talk about that in a little bit as well. But obviously, everyone else being back, huge, especially when you're talking about guys like Braden Smith finally being back, Zaire Franklin finally being back. So it's great to see this team being a little bit more healthy this time around, especially when you had other guys on the opposing team that are also missing this game. I think the big ones that we talk about is Trent Brown, the left tackle for the New England Patriots. He is out with a personal reason. J.C. Jackson, the cornerback, he is going to be out with a personal reason. So there's a couple, I think there's one or two other guys, but those are the two big ones. You know, they're missing a couple of key guys over there, and we know that earlier in the year that the Patriots got hit with a lot of injuries early on, especially to some of their key players, especially Matthew Judon, who absolutely destroyed the Indianapolis Colts last year. He's not playing. So you're in a situation now where they're missing a lot of their star firepower, and we're not missing as much. So it's good to see Indy having a chance to do that. But let's go ahead and hop into some more. Thank you again, everybody who is tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, guys. Let's keep the likes going. Helps the algorithm. It helps get this out to more people. We want to try to have as many Colts fans and Patriots fans and fans in general here in this stream this morning. I know it's really early. There might be a lot of people that would normally watch this stream or just watching football in general that may not be up right now. So we're doing what we're doing, but thank you guys again very much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. But anyways, first international game here for Indianapolis. I saw a lot of the reports saying that there's a lot of Colts fans out there. Really awesome to see. No doubt that there will be a good fan presence in Germany. I've seen some people out there that I have personally seen before in my life, and they are out there as well. So really awesome to see. It will be very interesting to see how this goes, right? These international games are very strange because, the teams that normally play so well against other teams, and you get them in an international game like this, and then sometimes that can be a really weird emotion for them, or even a feeling, because we've seen how the Jaguars do it all the time, right? The travels can sometimes affect you in a lot of ways. Thankfully, everyone got there Friday morning, so they've had a couple days now to acclimate their bodies. And the same thing with the Patriots, and so I don't think that there will be a certain fatigue level for either one of these groups, because both of them left on Thursday afternoon, and that's just going to be a thing where I know everyone was feeling it after that, right? So don't really feel like it's going to impact one person one way or the other, but ultimately it is going to be about who is the guy that is going to take over the game, right? That's going to be the most important thing here going into this. So let's go ahead, hop into another thing here. Is this a game where the Indianapolis Colts can take advantage of any glaring weaknesses with the Patriots? We'll talk about it from a defensive side of things here in a little bit. But I will say, once again, when it comes to the defense of the Patriots and what the Colts can do against them, right? Being able to run the football, that's the most important thing here. The New England Patriots have not been great this year at stopping the run. So as a player there, you need to take advantage of that. Their average, I think they're giving up like 115 yards a game on average. So you, as an Indianapolis Colts team, need to be running the football to advance this and keep Gardner Minshew from having to throw the football 40 plus times. This is a game where you should be able to move the ball with that. Now, there have been times in the past where Indianapolis has had difficulty with being able to do that against New England, mainly because Bill Belichick is a defensive guy, right? He knows how to move guys around. He knows how to make it difficult for a lot of teams, especially the Indianapolis Colts. But it is a very different feel today. So hopefully with some of their guys out on defense, the Colts are going to be able to take advantage of that. And that's going to be a really bad part if you are an Indianapolis Colts fan and you're wanting to and you're talking about trying to stop the Patriots run game, because Indy has been in the same boat when it comes to stopping the run. That's been a really bad thing for the Indianapolis Colts, but hopefully we see it a little bit better this time around. Oh yeah, Corey. Yeah, it stinks that Anthony Richardson isn't around this time around, but it is what it is. He can't look too much into it. It is what it is. You have injuries that are unfortunate at times, but at the end of the day, we just try to move on. Fantasy question: should I start Josh Downs or Brian Robinson Jr.? Well, from what we heard is Josh Downs may be in a limited role today. So he's probably going to be very limited. I don't know how much he's going to get involved. So my guess is you probably want to go with the bigger chance of a Brian Robinson, because there's probably a bigger chance that Downs will not get a big play to help you. So who's ready to see Bill get fired today after our boys walk out of Germany with a win? Bro, Chef Nation, I don't think that's happening. I know that a lot of people would love for that to happen. But that is I don't think there's any way that Bill ends up getting fired. I'll be completely honest. At least not until the end of the season. Shout out to the 64 people watching right now. Be sure to like the stream, guys. Helps it get the algorithm, helps it get out to more people. Thank you so much. If you would like it, I would greatly appreciate it. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe. All that great stuff. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Yeah, and thank you guys again so much. 379 new subscribers really over the last month and a half. You know, we hit 17,000 subscribers not too long ago, and we've been climbing ever since. So we greatly appreciate. So I greatly appreciate that. What's up, guys? How you doing? They do better without Richardson. Strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. Anthony Richardson would have been able to help us win some of these games recently. But anyway, moving on here, we'll go ahead and talked about the limited role for downs today. Who steps up in that regard? We've seen Michael Pittman get the majority of the receptions. Last week, that really wasn't much of a factor. Most of the offense in general last week was not effective. There wasn't much that happened with the offense. The Colts' best offense was their defense last week. So that's been something that this channel's grown a lot since I found it through Tom's raid last year. It's amazing how help from other streamers, what help from other streamers can do. 100%. Yeah, we appreciate Tom Grossi, man. We appreciate him very much. We were lucky to have him on the show a few years ago. He's been really awesome, and he's been a true and honestly great guy ever since. So we greatly appreciate him. Yeah, absolutely. How do y'all think the corners match up today? I mean, obviously you look at it and it's, of course, there's Kenny Moore, and then after that you have Jalen Jones, and I don't know exactly who else is going to end up getting the start. It's going to be interesting to see how they do. They have awful wide receivers, so pretty good. Yeah. Their best wide receiver right now has been Kendrick Bourne, and that's honestly not what. And my worst fear is against the tight ends in the middle of the field. That's been the biggest weakness for the Indianapolis Colts defense so far. I missed the game day streams. Glad to be back. What's up, everyone? What's up, Smoke? How you doing? But hey, guys, now that we got over 80 of you in here right now, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the trivia question. Trevor Hauer, what's up, man? How you doing? Smokey Dabs, hey, Derek, who was the first Colt ever drafted? No idea. What's up, Anthony Doe, my guy, a local member of the channel. Thank you so much, Anthony Doe, for being in here. What's up, my guy? Glad to see you in here. They made halfback Billy Vessels. Nice. I appreciate that, Markel. But I got a bunch of you in here right now. We'll go ahead and give out this trivia question. Unfortunately, we don't have Matt here today. What's up, Howdy? But we'll go ahead and do this, and you guys can give me your answers as we are counting down the minutes until Indianapolis faces New England. Should be starting in just over half an hour. But let's go ahead and hop into this trivia question. So, the Patriots have won 9 of the last 10 meetings versus the Colts. Besides 2021, when was the last Colts win against the Patriots? Was it A, 2008, B, 2015, or C, 2009? One of these should be an easy giveaway as to which one it isn't. So, I mean, I would love to see if you guys get these. everyone is going ahead and talking about yep, everyone's saying 2009, and you guys would be correct. Yep, 2009, besides 2021, was the last time that the Indianapolis Colts had beaten New England, which is crazy because if you guys think about it, looking at these, I was just looking back at the all-time records, and it's crazy because the best stretch that Indy has ever had against New England was from 2005 to 2009, in which the Indianapolis Colts had faced New England six times in that stretch, and we had won 5 of the 6, which is really cool. I want to ask you guys this. Let's just go ahead and continue the trivia question while we have it right now. What's up, Cody? Thanks so much. Yeah, guys, let's get to over 50 likes. From the stretch of 2005 to 2009, in the 6 games that they played, when was the one time the Indianapolis Colts lost to the New England Patriots? Anyone know that one? There you go, Tactful Colts. Almost 100 of you in here right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, when was during the stretch of 2005 to 2009, where the Colts had won 5 of their 6 matchups against New England? What's the one year that they lost? That's the question. Shout out again to 100 plus people in here right now, guys. Thank you so much. Be sure to hit that like button. I see some of you are putting it in there right now. Yes, it was 2007 at Indianapolis in November. This is the one time that the Indianapolis Colts lost to New England, but that was the year that they won that game against New England in January to go on to go to the Super Bowl. Well, and then we have to talk, guys, about defensively against the New England Patriots. You guys can let me know, how you feel about this Patriots offense, because I know that their offense has not been great this year. They've had multiple instances where they've gone back and forth between Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi, things like that. I will definitely say that I think that the Colts have the upper hand on this, because if you have a situation where your quarterbacks are going back and forth in regards to who needs to win, I don't know what to do for you. Top of the early morning to you, Derek. 2 more weeks till the big game. Hope all is well. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Our defense has got a lot more hate than they deserve. I totally agree. Obviously it's not been a great defense this year, but but our defense has definitely not been a terrible defense given everything that has happened to this defense and all that comes around. So corners worry me, but not too much because the receivers and Mac Jones is not all that good. Yeah, that's going to be the big thing, right? Are the Colts at corner going to be able to handle whatever receivers they do have? That will be the interesting aspect of this. like I said, I don't have any fear of like Kendrick Bourne and a few other guys. And, Devontae Parker's out for this game too. But at the end of the day, I'm not entirely worried about with that. Only thing I'm worried about is, just the tight ends in the middle of the field, because that has always been a glaring weakness. Watch, we get cooked by Juju, bro. Don't say that. Our last game we won because of the defense. We only made one offensive touchdown. It was JT that made it. Yeah, it was. It was JT. Yep, that was the only offensive touchdown we scored all game. We had 2 interception pick sixes and then 2 field goals to go along with it. So, yeah, it's been a lot. So, yeah, guys, this is about a half hour left before the Indianapolis Colts take on the New England Patriots. It'll be interesting to see what goes on. Paul Wilson, my guy. Always talking about them breadsticks, man. Oh yeah, did you guys see how the roof opening for the stadium in Germany? Did you see that? It was really freaking cool. I'm gonna show you all this. I'm gonna just share this because this is really freaking cool. I don't know if everyone saw it, but like, watch this. The cables shrink in with the tarp over the top, and then it goes into the scoreboard. The scoreboard comes down and then comes back up and hides it. How freaking cool is that? That is dope. That is truly insane. How many sacks do you think the Colts will get in this game, Derek? Well, I mean, Mac Jones has certainly had his fair share of sacks. And with Trent Brown being out, that's another one. I think the Colts can get 2 or 3 sacks in this game, at least. I mean, I'd imagine they would. I think 3 is about the marker. Yeah. Who's the backup QB? Sam Ellinger. What's your score prediction? I will give that at the end. I will give that to them at the end. And talking about like the majority of this game, I mean, there's such big implications for Indy, who's trying to get back on the right track. No, Matthew Judon's not playing. For Indy, they win this game. They're 5-5 going into the bye week. They're in the hunt still for a playoff spot. They go into the bye, like we said, and they get healthier. And that is such a huge thing for the Indianapolis Colts. Certainly hope that, and for a team that doesn't have a lot of expectations this year, to still be able to, win, be able to win football games is still huge. Trevor Howard, my guy, with a $2 super chat. Colts win this game 28-17. Belichick gets the boot. Well, we'll have to see, Trevor, but appreciate that, man. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Greatly appreciated. Shout out to the 117 people in here right now, guys. Be sure to like the stream. It helps to get out to more people. Greatly would appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just hope Steichen has his big playbook with all the trick gadgets and what the heck was that place at the end. Yeah, I hope so too, because obviously you don't have Josh Downs. You obviously you're in a situation where you don't have a ton of receiver depth after that. Obviously, with Gardner Minshew and, having had those times where, Gardner's not had a lot of great games this year. That's been the thing. It's just trying to get to where we just don't turn the ball over. You want to be open and you want to be with that, but at the same time, you also don't want to have it to where guys are just, giving up on that, right? You want to make sure that we're not turning the ball over and we're not giving easy opportunities for the Patriots to move down the field. Street Sagas LA. What's up, No? 6 a.m. here in LA. Let's go. What's up, man? How you doing? 6 a.m. Geez. And I think I have it hit hard here. I'm over here on the East Coast. 9 a.m. Appreciate you. Glad to have you up with us right now. Derek, I don't know about you, but I'm still waiting for a dominant game from Alec Pierce. Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, the problem has been that early in the season, it wasn't about getting Alec Pierce involved in the system. That was the big thing. Then as the weeks have gone on, I've seen the video and I've seen tape, and it's like there's a lot of times when Alec Pierce is open and we just don't hit him, right? Like, I mean, Gardner Minshew is either incapable of getting it to him or just doesn't see him. And it's mind-blowing. I mean, it's no wonder that some of Alec Pierce's best moments this season have been with Anthony Richardson. Some of the biggest catches he's made have been with Anthony Richardson because Richardson's able to get him the ball a lot more efficiently down the field. But it is what it is. We're going to see him try to get better. He's only a second-year player, but it is what it is. Can we purchase that BTJ sign behind you? Depends how much you offer it. Oh, great. The bots are here. Remember, guys, to my mods, if you guys see any spam like that, be sure to delete it and report it if you can. Shout out to the 130 people in here right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like the stream. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe. All that great stuff. I'll give you $100, dude. That's that's crazy, man. You talking about? I mean, I assume you're not talking about this one. I'm assuming you're talking about this right here. Colts fan here in Las Vegas representing. What's up, Colts for life? That's awesome, man. Yep, just waiting until this game time. Only 20 minutes left to go. Bots just mean you've hit the big time. No, the wooden one. This one? Oh man, I can't give that up, man. That was from my family. I can't give that up. That was really sick. That's something I can't quite get rid of. Hey, appreciate you, Smokey Dabs. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Let's look at some games around the league here, guys. Let's talk about some of these. Browns versus Ravens. Who y'all got? I'm probably going to go with the Ravens here. I know that the Browns have a really good defense, but at the same time, like, I just don't see their offense, the Browns offense, getting much off of the Ravens either. Appreciate you, Lou. Appreciate that. Do you think Leonard will get traded this offseason and production stays the same? It might be. That's a question mark. I mean, it is possible. Give me a second here, guys. I'm actually going to do a thing where I'm going to do some adding here for my friend and I who do record predictions each week here. do NFL predictions each week. We didn't do it the last 2 weeks, but we're gonna start doing it again. So just give me a moment so I can add these together, and then we will get back to your regularly scheduled programming. All right. Give me one more second here, guys. Get back to this in a second. Okay. All right, so now I'm discussing week 10. And my friend Chase had a couple other things going here. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe, guys. Appreciate all of you. Oh, we got a couple donations here. Colts for life with a $1 super sticker. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. RNJ uplifting hours, $5 super chat. Thank you very much. I'm on rotation in Germany with the Army. I'm at the game, juiced up. Go Colts. Hey, well, thank you for your service, sir. I greatly appreciate that. Glad you're able to go out there and see all that. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Yes, absolutely. Representing in New York. Hey, what's up? What's up? The Colts, Falcons, Cowboys, and Chargers and Raiders are the most common teams in Utah. Can we get Keon Coleman in the FSU wide receiver in the draft? Hey, I'd love that, man. Who's the player on the picture on the wall behind you? Yeah, that's Paris Campbell. Yeah, that was Paris Campbell. Yep, give me one more second here, boys. He is. I am just finishing up some stuff over here. AFC South roundtable. You ready? Hey, UCF Jaguar, bro. I'm always ready, bro. I'm ready to do that AFC South roundtable with you, man. Let's get it. Derek, you should be working for the Colts, man. Hey, that's the dream, man. At some point, be able to do something to help the Colts, you know? Thanks for responding, everyone. Yeah, you know it. You know your football, my man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, ain't no way Indy's getting Marvin Harrison Jr., bro. All right, give me one more second here, guys. Just working on a chart here. We're just trying to pass some time, right? Pass a little bit of time before everything happens. Appreciate you, Cody, for getting that. But yeah, guys, in case you haven't heard yet, and I'm sure you probably haven't because it really hasn't been talked about yet. I'm going to be part of an AFC South round table doing one episode each week where we are going to be talking about AFC South teams. We're going to be chatting about a whole bunch of different things and, just basically giving out a ton of content about other teams and about what's going on with our teams and the state of the AFC South, all that great stuff. So if you guys can, and I'll make sure to get more information out to you guys, I'll be sure to get stuff posted on YouTube. I will get it posted on socials, all of that stuff. So make sure that you guys are on the lookout for that when we finally start having those episodes. It's going to be either Tuesday or Thursday. It's not 100% sure yet. But once all of those details officially get taken care of, then I will make sure to spread that information to you guys. And then I will make sure to let you guys know where we're going with that. What's your percent? Hold it down for us, Derek. Hey, 100%, dude. You know it. I'm going all in. We're all good here. What's the chance of us getting Marvin Harrison Jr.? I'd say like 5%. All right, give me 1 second here. Guys, almost finished with this thing, and then we will be good to go. Who do you guys think wins? Packers or Steelers? Help me out here. If we lose to McCorkle Jones. Oh, freaking Cody, man. Cody, are you done with your honeymoon yet? What's up, Derek? Ron, what's up, man? How you doing? All the games we lose somehow. I'm not feeling good about this one. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, I hope you're wrong too, buddy. Shout out to the 130 of you in here right now, guys. Like Cody said, we're trying to get to 100 likes before game time. Only about 15 more minutes until game time starts. Would love for if you guys would hit that like button. But yeah, guys, anyone got any opinion on that game? Packers versus Steelers. Steelers. Okay, I can see a bunch of you saying Steelers, so I'm gonna go with that too. Give me 1 more second here, guys. Might be one of the few times where my friend and I are like completely separate on a ton of different games here. Like, I mean, there's a lot of these games that he's picking opponents that I am not. Most weeks we have or we're pretty typical. Like we'll have 1 or 2, maybe even 3 games where they, there's a lot of differences. But this week we got like 5 or 6 games that are completely different. So, all right, not bad. But we're all set there, so that's good. I can go back to this thing here. Sweet. Yeah, Packers have been bad this year. They're certainly not having their franchise quarterback, that's for sure. I think we're all just a little disappointed to be up this early to watch. Well, Riding the Bench podcast, I appreciate you being in here. But yeah, I think everyone's got a little bit. I got a little bit of a headache. I don't know why. Because like I went to bed at a good time last night. I think it's because I woke up so early this morning. I think I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm not even joking. Uh, Checking in at 6 a.m. this morning. Let's go. Did you cry at Cody's wedding? No, I did not. I don't even think Cody cried. But the smile on that dude's face was priceless, though. He had a smile going from ear to ear the whole time. DeForest Buckner, 49 sacks since 2018, second most in the NFL, only behind Aaron Donald by a defensive tackle. Yes, I had the game. Paramount Plus has been advertising since last week's game that I would see this game. NFL stole it at the last ducking second. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You don't get NFL Network? Who is the best player we're up against today? It's a good question. I got water. And my girlfriend coming in clutch with some Tylenol here. UCF Jaguar is firing this morning, bro. He is firing. Jeez, man. That's, oh, gosh. Who's the best player we're up against? I have no idea. Maybe it might be Stevenson, to be honest. Dofu showing the Colts game. Yeah, I have YouTube TV, so I get the NFL Network on here, so we're all good. Hope JT goes off today, 100%. I always work on Sundays, so I listen to the game at work. I'm always up this early on a Sunday. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? This team can't even let me enjoy my Saturday night. Congrats to Cody. Hey, thanks, guys. Is Zaire playing today? Yes, he is. Bro, do you see him? You see him, bro. You gotta chill. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh, neck. I got Hulu Sports. Oh, okay. Where's your coffee at? Oh, I ain't got no coffee. No, I don't drink coffee. I drink water. Which sucks because I know that I've kind of gotten into like Mountain Dew Kickstart energy drinks. A few different flavors of that. They're usually pretty good and they're not filled with sugar. They've usually helped me out, but I have a little bit of something in here. Just help, with getting me going a little bit. But we're all good. Three out of four kickoff talking heads picking the Colts. Yep. Go Foos free. Yep. Hey Derek, who signed the helmet on the corner of that screen? This is a actual verified signature of Peyton Manning. This is an actual verified signature. I have a certificate of authenticity with it. So it is an actual Peyton Manning signed helmet, courtesy of my aunt and uncle, who I love so very much. UCF, thanks for letting us use your stadium today. Oh, man. Can't wait to see some key guys get back after the bye week. Oh, 100%, Cody. We need to know what Kickstart flavors. I can't even. I've tried a couple, but I don't even remember names, to be honest with you. To be completely honest. Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, I'm glad to have it. This sucks. 6:30 a.m. on the West Coast. Yeah, it's certainly not great. Citrus, that's what it was. Okay, citrus. Yeah, I don't mind a citrus flavor. Again, shout out to the 150 people in here right now, guys. Be sure to like the stream, guys. We're almost at kickoff. We're only 14 likes away from 100 likes on the stream before the game starts. Thank you to all of you who are tuning into this game. Give me 1 second here, guys. Yeah, I don't want to lose the live coverage. I swear if Minshew finds a way to lose this. Celsius orange. Oh, okay. You guys are so cute not knowing how to handle 9:30 games. Bro, this is my first time doing this, man. Shout out to the 150 people, though, that are in here on a 9:30 game. Hopefully we'll get a few more popping in as the time goes along. I mean, hopefully. Appreciate that, Smokey Dabs. Appreciate you. Anthony Doe, been a member for 7 months. Let's get this damn win. Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Anthony Doe. You are a real one. Greetings from Germany. Pascal. Hey, what's up? How's it going? I prefer mornings. Yeah, I prefer early games, to be honest. Big day from JT. Bank on it. Colts get to 500. Hey, I certainly hope so. 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Yeah, that would be nice. 3 more likes, guys. Come on. 3 more likes so we get to 100 likes. Game is about to get started here in a moment. Colts in Frankfurt, Germany, taking on the New England Patriots. Big game for Bernard Reimann, who is, from Austria, not too far away from where they're playing right now. And, has a ton of friends and family there. So this is a big one. If Colts win this game, that'll be more wins than all of last year. Yep. And then there's still a lot more chances for them to win more games after. They're still going to have 7 more games afterwards. Is this really still a rivalry or not? Yeah, I mean, 100%. I mean, this is definitely a rivalry. It feels a lot different than what it used to be, but the rivalry is back on, like Chris Ballard would say. "100% agree, Smokey Dabs." Hey, what's up? We got 111 likes in the stream. What's up? Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The Ryminator. Oh, geez. Hold on a second. Oh, boy. Okay, good. Glad my stream didn't go out. There was like a calendar thing on there, and it's like, do you want your PC to update this thing right here, right now? Like, no. Just deal with it later. Derek, I made it. What's up? Jarvis! My friend Jarvis, what's good, man? Thank you so much for tuning in. So close, ladies and gentlemen. So close. Just finishing up these the national anthem and also everything else there. Derek, we're approaching 17,400 subs. That is right. Yes, we are. That is a good reminder. Be sure to subscribe, guys. If you haven't already done that, we greatly appreciate the support. Thanks for streaming this one. Yay, absolutely. I'm so happy to be able to do this one. I haven't been able to the last 2 weeks. I actually went to the game 2 weeks ago. Cody was unavailable then. Cody and I were both unavailable last week because of Cody's wedding. So, I haven't been able to stream the games the way I want to right now. But we're here now, thankfully. We're able to get some good Colts content in today. Regardless of how the outcome is, still at the end of the day, we're going to get some good content in today. Best of luck, Colts. We Pats fans need that draft pick. I wondered if that was a thing. Like if Patriots fans are kind of hoping they lose so that their draft pick keeps getting better. Because don't they have like the 3rd overall pick right now? Because they're sitting there at 2-7. Colts are in the middle of the pack. We're at like 13th right now with a 4-5 record. All right, looks like Indy is going to be kicking off first. Patriots will get the ball first. It is international foreign land. The Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots taking off in this early Week 10 matchup. First game of the week. Indianapolis versus New England in Frankfurt, Germany. Matt Gay lines up, and we are underway. Kick is back, and it looks like they're going to try to return this one. Goes up to the left side. Gets brought down immediately at the 19-yard line. Brought down by number 37 cornerback Amir Speed. Speed got up there in a hurry. And the New England offense will come out for the first time. An offense that has certainly had its struggles this year. See how they do. 2 receivers line up on the left, 1 to the right. It's going to be a run first with Stevenson. Stevenson gets brought down by Buckner, who looks to be a gain of 3. An offensive line that's missing their left tackle, Trent Brown. City So, the right guard, as a rookie. So a lot of inexperience here on this offensive line for New England. 3 receivers lined up on the right, tight end on the left. Receiver now motions left. And it's going to be a pass. Mack just gets it off, and it's incomplete. Zaire Franklin on the coverage tried dropping it down to Stevenson. DeForest Buckner in on the pressure. DeForest Buckner been one of the biggest players for the Indianapolis Colts all season. Continues to be a menace. Colts got him in 3rd and long here. Mr. Clean with a $5 super chat. I'll get to that in a minute. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Stevenson in the backfield with Mac Jones. 3rd and 7. Colts showing blitz. They're bringing 5. Found someone across the middle. It's Gesicki. And they say it's a first. Jalen Jones with the tight coverage, but Gesicki had it in the middle. No one can call me a fake fan now. Got up at 6 a.m. My time for this one. Appreciate you, Mr. Clean, with the $5 super chat. Thank you. But yeah, Mac Jones just finds it right over the head of Zaire Franklin, and Gesicki gets it. It's going to be another handoff here for Stevenson. Stevenson gets a good one, runs over the top of cornerback Darrell Baker. That's a gain of 7. It's all about trying to establish that outside. The Colts got flushed inside and didn't hold an outside contain on Stevenson. Darrell Baker just doing his best to bring him down. So he's 2nd and 3 now. Patriots lined up in the bunch formation again. One receiver to the right, one receiver to the left, 2 tight ends on the left. Ball at the 41 of New England. It's going to be a toss again. Going to be another run. Stevenson's going to get the first. He gets 4. That's enough for a first. New England throwing a bunch of different directions here, moving linemen one direction and versus the other, trying to throw the Colts off their game. Hey, Andrew, I feel you, dude. Same here. All right. Oh, shoot. I didn't update this. There we go. It's going to be a pass. Mac Jones looking, just dumps it down to Stevenson. That's a gain of 3. Zaire Franklin on the tackle once again. Good for the Colts to have Zaire Franklin back. Their leading tackler in the NFL. The leader of that defense wasn't able to play last week due to a knee injury. Was back this week. Much needed. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right. 2 running backs in the backfield with Mac Jones. Jones going to do a screen, and he doesn't. Oh, and he slips the tackle, and it's a big play. First down, that's Ezekiel Elliott, and he gets a gain of about 12. Actually, no, it's a gain of 17, and that's another first down. It looked like the Colts read it really well. Stevenson rolls out to the left, then Ezekiel Elliott does. They had him right there, but a bad angle by, it looked to be Shaq Leonard. And then Zeke just runs right past him, and then he gets another first. Ball's at the 33. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the left. Ball at the 33 of Indy. It's going to be another run here, and it's another good run for Zeke. Zeke gets 9, brought down by Rodney Thomas. New England moving the ball very effectively on this drive. Remember, the Colts defense missing Grover Stewart, one of the best run-stopping defensive tackles in the entire NFL. And the New England Patriots are really just moving the ball very effectively right now. Shout out to the 250 people in here right now, guys. Be sure to like the stream. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe. All that great stuff. The 2nd down and 9. It's going to be another run here for Zeke. Zeke gets down at the 18. That's a gain of 5. It's never just a standard power block. There's always movement on the O-line with New England. 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on left and right. Ball at the 18. It's going to be another run. Zeke powers his way forward to the 14. That's a gain of 4. And there is a Colts player down. That is Kwity Paye on his knees right now, being tended to by the Colts staff. Shane Steichen goes out there to walk to him as we go to commercial break. And so far, the best opening drive of the season for the Patriots, just getting whatever they want. Dog barking per usual. Today's game, it says being seen in 125 countries, televised in 15 languages, 3 languages broadcasting live from Frankfurt. Interesting. But again, in New England down to the 14-yard line, 2nd and 6. See how Indy steps up from this one. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends on the right. It's going to be another run. Stevenson gets nowhere, brought down by DeForest Buckner. Gain of nothing. It'll be 3rd and 6 coming up. DeForest is just going to have to be that guy, man. I mean, he's going to have to be that guy today. Be that force in the middle of the field that the Colts are really lacking so far. 3rd and 6 now. 2 receivers to the left, 3 on the right. Stevenson's now going to motion back into the backfield with Mac Jones. Pressure coming. Mac Jones stepping up. Mac gets sacked. Dio Adangbo and DeForest Buckner get the stop. And the New England Patriots have to get a field goal. Colts finally get the stop on the drive. There's pressure coming off the outside that forced Mac Jones to come in. It looked to be actually number 92. That was Jake Martin, the defensive end, who forced Mac Jones to come inside after he beat the right tackle. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Patriots strike first, but only get 3 on the drive. The Colts offense will come back out. But yeah, Jake Martin was the one who initiated the pressure. He just got underneath the right tackle. And then forced him into the hands of DeForest Buckner and Dio Adangbo, who both beat their guys right after. I love how Bring the Juice tells the number of receivers on each side when doing play-by-play. Hey, you gotta know what you gotta do. You gotta let people know, what they're seeing on the field, right? If some people aren't watching the game. All right. Now want to go into the back of the end zone, and the Colts offense out here to go. Gardner Minshew this season completing about almost 64% of his passes, only 170 yards per game. Numbers have not been great, but the Colts have been able to win some games in spite of that. What's up, Nolan? The Colts will go out here now. The 25, two receivers to the right, two tight end, one tight end on the left and right. Pierce will now motion. It's going to be play action. And it's an overthrow by Gardner Minshew. Had the tight end across the middle of the field and just threw it over the head of the tight end. Mo Alley Cox, it just goes right over his hands. It's very hard to be able to miss a 6'6" guy. But just like that, it'll be 2nd and 10. Two receivers to the right, Alec Pierce on the left, Taylor and Moss in the backfield with Minshew. Or it's actually McKenzie that was out on the right. Minshew looking. Now he's going to roll to his right. He's just going to dump it to Isaiah McKenzie. McKenzie gets about 5 after being brought down. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Colts offensive line back fully healthy for the first time since week 2. Hello. 3rd down and 5 coming up. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Taylor in the shotgun with Minshew. Minshew looking. Minshew rolling out. Minshew looking still. Throws it down the field, and it's caught. Isaiah McKenzie brought down at the 45 of New England. Gardner Minshew with some of the best pocket awareness that we've seen all season. Rolls out to his left and then back up into the pocket. Pressure coming off that right side, but was able to step up, roll to his right, and see McKenzie find his way. One receiver to the right and left. It's going to be another run here. Jonathan Taylor breaks one, brought down finally right at around the 1st down marker. We'll see where they spot him. Great first run there by Jonathan Taylor. Colts were in hurry up, just follow behind Will Fries. Colts again in hurry up. They did give him the 1st down, and it's going to be another run for Jonathan Taylor here, who is brought down right at around the 27. It's a gain of 4. Great run there for the Indianapolis Colts. 2 runs and 14 yards. Great to see that. Again, we talked about Josh Downs may not be utilized much in this game. 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the left. Both running backs in the backfield. Jonathan Taylor will get the snap again, though. Bullying forward, gets stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Appreciate that, Richie. So that was a gain of 5. Be 3rd down and 1 coming up for Indy. who is in New England territory. They're deep in New England territory. Colts trying to hurry up. 5.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Both running backs still in the backfield. It's going to be another run. Jonathan Taylor's going to get it. Gets a yard and a half, but it's just enough for a first down. That's all you needed. This first quarter going by really quickly. Taylor just finds just a little bit of a hole. The tackle was made by number 92. That was Devon Gotchu, 6'3", 330-pound behemoth in the middle of the line. 3 receivers to the left, tight end on the right. Ball at the 20. It's going to be a toss to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor has a little bit of room. Brought down at the 13, or actually they're going to spot him at the 14. That's a gain of 6. Great running here for the Indianapolis Colts so far. Great blocking on the outside by Granson and Pittman to seal off the edge rusher. And Jonathan Taylor just follows the blockers. One receiver to the right, one to the left. It's a wing formation here. Isaiah McKenzie in the backfield as well. So be another handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor being fed close to a first down. We'll see where they spot him. They look like they're right at the marker. Taylor, really close, depending on where they spot him here. May potentially bring the chains out. They're actually going to say I think they're saying it's third down somehow when it looks like they're literally at the marker, but they moved it backwards a little bit. 2 receivers to the left, 1 tight end on the left and on the right. Patriots bunch formation. They're going to just give it to Jonathan. Jonathan gets the first once again. I think that's like the 6th or 7th touch by Jonathan Taylor on this drive. First couple weeks when Jonathan Taylor got back, almost didn't have that many touches throughout a whole game, and he's had it that many touches on the first drive. One receiver to the right and left, tight end on both sides. Going to be another handoff, another run for Jonathan. He's got nowhere to go, and he's tripped up. He loses a yard. Jonathan falls over his own offensive lineman there. It's second down and goal. 2.5 minutes left in this first quarter. The Colts inside the red zone. Thank you. $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Good morning to you. Go Colts. Appreciate it. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Minshew in the shotgun all by himself. Now Taylor will motion. It's going to be a fake screen. Michael Pittman has guys in front of him. Michael Pittman's close. And they're going to say he's down at the 1. At the half-yard line. Michael Pittman's so close to a touchdown. Third down and goal at the half-yard line. Great blocking on the outside by all of his guys. He's just brought down by a sliver by the linebacker, but it looks like the Colts are going to just go for a tush-push here with Gardner Minshew. Can they get it? It's close, and I don't think he got it. They're going to say he's a half-yard shy. Gardner did not get it. Did not quite get it. Just wasn't as much push up there as they would have liked. You're definitely going for this if you're the Indianapolis Colts. Just what do they do? And it looks like the play is stopped on the field. It looks like maybe they're talking this over. It's looking like maybe they're thinking about checking on this. But no, it looks like it was just a New England player that was injured has to come off. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Colts are at 4th and goal at the half-yard line here. See what the Colts decide to do here. They rush up to the line. It's going to be a toss to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor has a guy out there. Jonathan Taylor gets in. Touchdown, Jonathan Taylor. The Colts are on the board. New England thought it was going to be another sneak, and the Colts just did a quick toss out to Jonathan Taylor, and it was just one man to beat on the outside. Kylan Granson seals the edge and then seals off a corner at the same time, and Jonathan Taylor just bounced back and forth, just following Granson, and Jonathan Taylor touches the ball 9 times on the opening drive and gets a touchdown to end it. And Matt Gay's kick is up and good. Colts lead 7-3 with a minute left in the first quarter. Fantastic. Shout out to the 378 people in here right now, guys. Be sure to like the stream. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe. All that great stuff. Thank you, guys. Thank you so very much. Yep. On that drive, Jonathan Taylor touched the ball 9 times. 9 times. No doubt that was a game plan for Shane Steichen to get the ball to his most dynamic player. Good start here for the Indianapolis Colts. What's up, everybody? Have him on fantasy. Well, you're off to a good start if you need him. I mean, that's 9 points so far for him. Thank you, Derek. Thank you. How are we doing? Isaac, how you doing, man? Doing all right. I'm watching on YouTube TV. Same here. Great. Coffee and football. Hey, gotta love it, right? 14 hours of nonstop football today. Grand total of 58 seconds left in the first quarter between the 2 drives of New England and Indy. Most wins by a head coach in NFL history. Bill Belichick, 3rd all time. George Halas and Don Shula, only 2 coaches to have ever had more wins in a career. New England starts off here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gesicki on the right. It's going to be an RPO. Max just going to dump it down to Stevenson. Stevenson has some room. Brought down at the 32. That's a gain of 7. That's Zaire Franklin on the tackle. been a great start for Stevenson, who has been, and Ezekiel Elliott, who have both been off to really good starts here. Both guys getting running lanes and utilizing the pass game. 3 tight ends set here and 1 receiver on the left. It's going to be another run for Stevenson. Stevenson brought down just shy of the first down. And that will probably bring us to the end of the first quarter here. And it will. So after 1 quarter, the Indianapolis Colts with the early lead, 7-3 over the Patriots. After a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Oh, yeah. Imagine if we had Grove. Imagine. Yes, he would. Grove would 100% be stuffing guys in the middle. How many more weeks is Grove out? That's a good question. When did Grover Stewart get suspended? Tuesday, October 17th. So that would be 5 days. So 22nd, 29th, the 5th, and this one. So this would be the 4th game, I think, that he's missed. The 4th game. I don't think the bye goes into it, but we'll have him back in at least 2 weeks. 2 or 3 more weeks. All right, here we go. New England back at it. 2 receivers to the right, or to the left, 1 to the right. Receiver on the right, and a tight end as well. They're going to bring it in. Oh, and it's a fake high snap, and Stevenson gets the direct snap, and he gets 4, and that's a first down. One receiver to the right and left, 2 tight ends on the left. Ball at the 36 of New England. It's going to be a pass here. Mac Jones going to run out to his right. He's looking. He finds his tight end, Hunter Henry, and he loses the football. Who has it? The Colts saying they have it, but New England might have snapped it back on. And they're saying New England does have it. Darn. Hunter Henry fumbled the ball, and an offensive lineman was there to pick it up. That was Andrews who saved New England on that. Zaire Franklin rips it out. Shaq Leonard almost with it. But that was a gain of 4. It's going to be another run here. Ezekiel Elliott gets a gain of 2. Be 3rd down and 3 coming up. Third down and 3 coming up. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Zeke in the backfield with Mac. Ball at the 44. The 43, actually. Mac Jones goes down! Another sack, and it's Dayo Adangbo again! Dayo Adangbo in on his 2nd sack of the game. Dayo just makes the right guard miss and doesn't even really get much of a hand on Mac, but he saw him coming in and had all of his momentum going forward, and Dayo gets credited with the sack. The punt is away. It's fair caught at the 12-yard line. And the Colts get the stop. Give me 1 second here, guys. Dayo Adangbo running in there, creating havoc, man. Dayo Adangbo credited with his 2nd sack of the game. Things you love to see, am I right? I can't show the game, guys. Sorry. Against the is chat not working for anyone else? Should be able to. We're having no issues here. All right. 1st down and 10 for Indy. 12 and a half minutes left in the 2nd quarter. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Tight end on the right. Ball at 13. Taylor in the backfield with Gardner. It's going to be another RPO. Gardner under pressure. Gardner somehow gets out of it, throws it deep, and it's out of bounds. He threw it out of bounds just to make sure he does not lose the ball. Great job there by Gardner to get rid of that football. Great job of avoiding the pressure. If it's not working for you guys, then refresh your page and come back in. 3 receivers to the right, tight end on the left. New England with 6 guys up on the line. It's going to be another pass. Gardner. And it gets tipped at the line of scrimmage. Not looking good for Indy on this drive. 2 straight passes, 2 straight incompletions. Gardner Minshew has been blitzed more than anyone else in the entire NFL. He's been blitzed on nearly 41%. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, tight end on the right. Minshew looking, and it's incomplete just over Will Mallory. Yo, CCSYT, if you don't stop spoiling, I'm gonna have to start I'm gonna have to literally start putting you in timeout, bro. Because you keep spoiling everything. You're ahead of everyone. You need to stop. So Colts, after another stop defensively, have to punt the ball right back. New England is going for this one. Sanchez gets it off. And the punt, there was no return man. The New England went right after it. And the punt is amazing all the way down to the 17-yard line. What a punt. Sanchez punted that at his own goal line and got it all the way to the 17. What a punt. All right, bye. Career long. It might be. They didn't even have anyone back there. Is Minshew the king of batted balls? Might be. I'm just leaving and refreshing the page work for the team. Hey, it might. I don't know. Yeah, please run next drive. Yeah, that'd be great. All right. It's going to be some pressure. Mac Jones brought down again. It's Dio Dangbo again. 54. It's hurricane season in Germany. Dio Dangbo with his 3rd sack of the game. Tyquan Lewis in on it too. But Dio Dangbo is just lighting it up. The Patriots are hurrying up. Ball at the 12. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Mac Jones under center. Stevenson in the backfield. It's going to be a run here, and Stevenson gets maybe 2 before being brought down. Dayo Adangbo, who has 3 sacks so far in this game, all 3 sacks, all coming in the first half. 11 minutes left in the first half. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. That's now 6 sacks on the year for Dayo Adangbo. They're going to hurry up and get it out. Gesicki is brought down to the 25 by Blackman. He's short 3 yards, and the Patriots go 3 and out. Great work there by the defense. Great stop. Because of the early sack by Dayo Adangbo once again. Colts almost get there. McKenzie backing up. He gets it at the 18. He has room to run. He does get some. It gets brought out at the 29 before being pushed out. So the Colts will take back over once again. Judon killed us last year. Now Dayo's killing them this year. Heck yeah. Dayo Adangbo is cooking today. Half of his sacks this season have come in this game. Breakout game for Dayo Adangbo today. How about the progress Will Fries has made at guard? Yeah, he's been pretty solid this year. I will admit that. Certainly far from better than what we've seen early in the season, for sure. Shout out to the 360 people watching right now, guys. Be sure to like the stream, please. It helps it get out to more NFL fans. Thank you so much. Be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe, all that great stuff. Greatly appreciate all of you. Here we go. Colts offense back out onto the field. Ten minutes left in the second quarter. First down and 10 at the 29. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right. It's going to be a run here for Jonathan Taylor. Taylor gets maybe 2 before being brought down. Patriots defense collapsed in on that really quickly. Colts will definitely need to run the football a little bit after this. I mean, we saw that first drive was working pretty well. Colts will need to continue to try to do that on more drives if they want to continue to have success. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the right, or 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left. Pierce now motions in. Then motions back out. It's going to be an RPO. And it's just going to get it to Will Mallory. Will Mallory, who is just shy of the first down. I think he's about a yard shy. Great catch there by Mallory. Thought that was tipped at first at the line of scrimmage, but the Colts are going to hurry up to the line and try and get this first down. Two receivers to the right, two to the left, one to the right. Colts going to run the football with Jonathan Taylor, and he gets stuffed. Nowhere to go. Loses half a yard. The defense just stuffed him. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming, and that's the problem. And now the Colts have to punt once again. On his way, and he's fair catches it at the 19. Ed Stave with the 7. Is that Canadian? Or what is that? I'm not sure. Hold on, let me try that. Let me see that here. Is that okay, Canadian. Okay, cool. Appreciate the 6.99 Canadian. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Minshew to Pittman. Hey, certainly hope that that's going to be something we see more of. The problem is now is we're seeing like the problem is what we have is that if that first drive, New England was caught off guard by Indy's ability to run the football the way they did, right? But now you know after that first drive, when things start settling down and there's not as much of a game plan around it, then you're in a situation where you know Minshew's not going to stretch the field very well. So now you start loading that box and you start seeing it becomes very difficult for Indy to run the football now because now you have 6-7 guys in the box for New England every single time, and it's getting much more difficult to run the football now, right? So that's the problem. And especially on that 3rd and 1, you had everyone bunched up on the line. You knew they were running the football, no question. 2 tight ends on the right, 1 tight end on the left, a receiver on the right. And there's a miscommunication with the handoff. Zeke only gets about a half yard. Mac Jones and Zeke Elliott were not on the same page. He's 2nd down and 9 coming up. Two tight ends on the right and a receiver on the right, and then a receiver on the left. Mac Jones gets it off quickly, and it's just caught by Demario Davis. Or Demario Douglas, I'm sorry. The rookie out of Liberty. his first catch of the game. Mac Jones had to get rid of that quickly because there was pressure immediately. It'll be 3rd down and 2 coming up. New England's been good at these 3rd down and short situations so far today. One receiver to the right, two to the right, one to the left, and a tight end on the right. Bunch formation. It's going to be play action. Mac Jones sacked again. Tyquan Lewis this time. The 4th sack of the half, and Tyquan Lewis gets in on that one. Said, Dio, move over. Thanksgiving is not too far away. Let me get a share of the feast. Tyquan just comes off the edge, gets barely chipped by the tight end, and then the running back has to try to block him, and Tyquan just jumps right over him. And that punt is a beauty, but it goes all the way into the back of the end zone. What a punt by New England, but that one went over the head of Isaiah McKenzie, who was at the 25, backpedaled all the way to the 15, but then just gave up and just bounced all the way into the end zone. That's crazy because I said 3 sacks for Indianapolis in this game. And here we are. We're not even out of the first half yet, and we are 4 sacks in. Yeah, you gotta, if you're stiking, you gotta find a way to stretch the field a little bit. I don't even care if you're going deep, but you gotta move it outside the hashes a little bit. You gotta start getting this defense to widen out a little bit. Because if you're not, then you're in a situation where you need to fix that. Seven to 3 Indianapolis, 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter. The Colts will take over today. Haven't seen Downs yet either. Yeah, they may not be. The ball will be placed at the 20. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the right. McKenzie will motion out to the right. It's going to be RPO. Minshew looking. Minshew across the middle, and it's... Oh, was it caught by Pierce? It was! Pierce looked like he bobbled it a little bit, but somehow got his feet down. What a catch by Alec Pierce, who was in tight coverage. What a catch by Pierce. It almost looked like he bobbled it, but he actually didn't. Caught at the 41. That was a gain of 21 yards. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. McKenzie and Taylor in the backfield. Colts showing a lot of double running back looks. Jonathan Taylor gets a gain of 3 before being brought down. Oh, man, if the Colts had... Man, if Minshew had kept that ball, dude, Minshew could have dumped that to McKenzie or it was Moss, actually, And oh my gosh, I mean, wow. I mean, that would have been an easy first down, if not a lot more. They completely bit on the Jonathan Taylor thing. Moss in the backfield with Minshew. One receiver to the left, two to the right. Tight end on the left side. They're bringing pressure again. Minshew steps up into the pocket. Minshew throwing across, and it's caught by Pittman. First down, brought down at the 46. Great throw and great catch by Pittman. New England brought pressure, and Pittman just dives out and somehow holds on to it. It's going to be another pass here for Minshew. Minshew just going to dump it to his tight end. That looked to be, or no, that was actually Pittman with the catch. That's another 5-yard gain. Huge block by Moss is correct. Colts hurrying up again. Again with a double back set in the shotgun. It's going to be another run. Zach Moss this time gets a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 2 coming up. Guys, I want Minshew to pull it and throw it because that is open every time. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left. It's going to be pulled this time. Minshew trying to find somewhere to go with it. Minshew makes one guy miss. Minshew dumps it, and it's incomplete. McKenzie had it. We'll see what the Colts decide to do here. Are they going to pull the offense off, or there's a flag on the play? They may get ineligible man downfield. Yep, ineligible man downfield. Gardner took forever to throw that ball. Didn't have anyone open. Third down and 7, so the Patriots are going to force the Indianapolis Colts to go on this 3rd down because it would have probably been 2-down territory or a field goal. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It looks like some confusion on New England's part here. Don't know exactly what they want to do. Minshew with time. Minshew stepping up. Minshew trying to find someone, and it's over the head of Josh Downs. He was wide open. Minshew had him, and he couldn't get it to him. And now you have to punt. Gosh darn it, man. The punt is away. And it goes out of bounds. We'll see where that one ended up. Probably at about the 14. It was at the 13, they said. Good punt there by Sanchez. Just stinks that we just like there's so many opportunities for there's so many opportunities that he's just missing, and it just sucks. So many throws that could have been made. All right. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Two receivers to the left, two tight ends on the right. Ball at their own 13. It's going to be a quick screen out to or Demario Douglas, who gets a gain of 8 before being brought down. Patriots are going to try and hurry up here. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Mack getting pressured and finds his tight end in the middle of the field, tackled by Leonard and Zaire, but he's down at the 28. And there's a flag on the play. False start on the offense. Juju Smith-Schuster, the guilty recipient there. First down and 15. First penalty for New England this game. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. Mack stepping up in the pocket. Mack's going to run. He's got a lot of room. Slides at the 30. See where they officially spot him, but that's a good run there. And it's going to be the 2-minute warning. It just sucks because hold on one second, guys. Yes, Woods is still hurt. Shout out to the 385 people watching, guys. Still greatly appreciate it. Be sure to like the stream, comment, subscribe. Second down and 7, 2-minute warning. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the right, bunch coverage as well. Stevenson in the backfield with Mac Jones. It's going to be a run here for Stevenson. Brought down at the 28. or brought down after a gain of about 4, I think. Dio Dangbo on the tackle. Dio Dangbo with a great first half, 3 sacks on this game. Ball to 35. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the left. Max still in the shotgun. 1 minute 30 left. New England has all 3 timeouts. Looking to get a score before the half is over. Mac stepping up. Mac avoids pressure. Somehow gets out of it. And Kwity Paye gets the sack. I don't know if they're going to call it a sack here because he got back to the line of scrimmage, but it will be 4th down. I think the Colts are going to call a timeout here, and their offense is going to get one more chance. Kwity Paye gets his. I don't think they're going to call it a sack. Even though Kwity had him behind the line of scrimmage, the offensive line got a hold of him. They are going to call it a sack. And that is the 5th sack of the game. The punt is away. Booming punt. And that one just goes into the back of the end zone. My goodness. All right, ball at the 20. Minute and 10 left for Indy, who has 2 timeouts still. See what they do here. Jonathan Taylor will get the first rush to the 24. Colts got to hurry up. You got to get at least 40 yards here to be able to get yourself in a position to score for Matt Gay. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Taylor in the backfield. They're bringing a delayed blitz. He throws it. It's caught by Pittman. He's out at the 38, and he gets out of bounds. 41 seconds left. $38-yard line. It's about another 30 yards to go with 41 seconds. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Taylor in the shotgun with Minshew. Bringing 5 once again, but he has all the time in the world. He finds this guy, Granson, over his head again. Not a great throw. Granson was wide open. No one even close. Holding on the defense, though. It's going to move him forward. I couldn't tell, like, if it was on Minshew, if it was on Kylan. I couldn't tell. Oh, you got to catch that, Kylan. But it's a free 5 yards. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Minshew, another pass. Minshew just going to dump it, and it's incomplete. Dangerous throw, double coverage. Another pass here. Minshew, pressure up the middle. It's incomplete, and they're going to say there was no pass interference. Michael Pittman really wanting pass interference on that. That'll be 3rd down and 10. The ball was thrown way behind Pittman. It's not even there. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Ball at the 43 with 27 seconds. Indy still with 2 timeouts. Gardner rolling to his right. Gardner just dumps it. Jonathan Taylor makes one guy miss, but he is brought down at the 49. He is not going to go anywhere. And Indy's going to call a timeout at 10 seconds. Wonder what they're going to attempt to do here. Presume they're probably just going to punt it. But I don't know why you would even do that given the fact, or they may even attempt a Hail Mary here, but I don't, it looks like the offense is staying out on the field. Gotta hope that this doesn't go wrong here, because if it does give New England a chance to get a field goal here before half, but they are going to keep the offense out on the field. New England still showing blitz, but New England's going to call a timeout here, seeing if Steichen was just bluffing. And they are going to pass it. It's a 1st down for Josh Downs, brought down at the 39. That gives you a chance if you are, and that's a 1st down, and the Colts actually have a chance to kick a field goal here. Matt Gay will come out for a 56-yard attempt, 57. He does have the leg to be able to do this. We have seen Matt Gay kick a 60-yarder before. Matt Gay does have the leg for this. Does he nail it, though? This would definitely be one of the longest. This would be probably tying his longest field goal kick that he has had all season. I'm going to have to bring this closer to my face because I can't even see halfway through this. Matt Gay, though. Matt Gay's kick, it looks like it's good. It's just short. It is just short. He does not make it. That field goal kick was really close. But they just couldn't quite get it. Come on now, thing. I'm losing signal out here right now. Might have to put the Wi-Fi on here just because. Come on now. All right. Yep. 7-3. Colts will receive the ball at the second half. All right. We'll be back, guys, in a few minutes here. I'm going to go grab some quick bite to eat. But we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Be back in a few minutes. And then we will talk first half of the Colts game. Don't go anywhere. What's going on, everybody? We're back. Sweet. Well, let's look here. Again, it's been another game where the main part of the offense has just been the defense. Offensively, Gardner Minshew, 10 of 17 for 118 yards, and that's it. Again, just plain nothing going on. It's just been a lot of, dinking and dunking and just not really been a lot of really cool stuff for the Colts passing game. We mentioned it already earlier on. Minshew just isn't getting the job done. We're not being able to expand plays down the field like we should. A lot of missed opportunities in the first half. That's the big problem. Defensively or offensively still, again, want to give props to Jonathan Taylor. 13 carries for 42 yards and a touchdown. 9 of those 13 carries came on the first drive. We saw 9 carries, 31 yards, 3.5 yards a carry. Jonathan Taylor was getting the job done on that first drive. And then after that, it's been tough for the Colts to get anything going in the run game. So that's been hard for them to do. But at the end of the day, also want to say good job to the wide receivers who are actually making plays. Michael Pittman, 4 catches for 38 yards. Should have had a touchdown earlier, but that got taken away because the refs can't see. Isaiah McKenzie, 2 catches for 34 yards. I like what Shane Steichen is doing with using him as a gadget player. Really good job there. Alec Pierce is 1 target, caught for 21 yards. Josh Downs only been targeted twice, but we saw he was in a limited role, had that good catch. The only bad thing I can say about the wide receivers is Kylan Granson dropping the 1 pass from Gardner Minshew. But at the same time, that ball wasn't placed in front of him. He had to try to catch it back shoulder, and he was wide open, just wide open. That's been the issue, missing guys like that. When it comes to the rest of them, the blocking has been good, especially from the tight ends. Catching has been good. It's just been an issue where we're just not moving the ball very effectively again. Guys are just missing. Throws are being missed. Being unable to run the football right now for the most part because the Patriots are locking in on it. Offensive line has been solid. Again, Minshew hasn't been sacked yet. From a defensive aspect here, what more can you say about what the Colts have done? 5 sacks in the first half for the Indianapolis Colts. Dayo Odeyingbo had the first 3 in the first 20 minutes of this football game. 3 sacks from Dayo Odeyingbo. Grossi Posse Discord raid. Hey, Ethan, what's up? Hey, hold on. We got some people coming in here. Hey, appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Grossi Posse coming in here. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Grossi is awesome, man. Got the Discord raid coming in here. Love it. Appreciate all of y'all coming in here. Greatly appreciated. Colts playing the New England Patriots. Defensive domination so far in this game. Shout out to all of the Grossi Posse coming in here from the Discord raid. Greatly appreciate it. Everybody hit that like button for Rossi, man. Hit it for Grossi, man. Hit it. Let's see how many likes we're at now. 223. Oh, my goodness. Wow. The likes just went up. There's a lot of likes now. Thanks to the Grossi Posse, man. That's what's up. That is what's up. Awesome. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Thank you to everybody tuning in. Greatly appreciated. But like I was saying, guys, we had that defense putting on numbers right now. 5 sacks in the first half for the Indianapolis Colts. I mean, looking at it from this perspective, I mean, Mac Jones, 10 of 11. I mean, he's only had 1 incompletion. Mac Jones has been very accurate. But we knew that once again, when it comes to Mac Jones, there's not a lot of deep threats. So that's the issue. You don't have a deep threat for the New England Patriots. And with the way the Colts have been able to get pressure on Mac Jones, they haven't been able to throw the football deep. And that's definitely been making them struggle so far in this game. Overall, they're running the football a lot more efficiently than we are right now. Stevenson averaging 3 yards a carry. Zeke Elliott averaging 4 yards a carry. Mac Jones had 1 rush for 8 yards. I mean, the biggest issue we've had has just been the problem was the Indianapolis Colts. That first drive, just missing tackles. After that, it's just been it's been phenomenal for the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts and the Patriots are back on the sideline. The Colts will get the ball to start the second half. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Still over 300 of you in here right now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Kick is away. Man, that kicker's got a booming kick, man. The kickers for the Patriots, they got some strong ass legs, bro. All right, first down and 10. Colts will start the second half with the ball. Yeah. Yeah, Mac throw. Let's do this. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. Pierce motions. It's going to be another run for Jonathan Taylor. Taylor following behind his O-line. Gain of at least 4 there on the play. Most likely going to be 4 yards there. Good run there to start. Three receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Minshew in the shotgun all by himself. It's going to be a pass. Minshew across the middle of the field, and it looks like it's caught. That's Michael Pittman. That's a first down, brought down at the 44. Michael Pittman with his 5th catch. Coverage by number 31, Jonathan Jones. That's the 5th catch for Michael Pittman today. One receiver to the right and left. 2 receivers on the right. Tight end on the left. It's going to be an RPO. Minshew throws it. He has Michael Pittman wide open. There's a flag on the play, though. They're going to probably get offensive pass interference on Pittman. The flag was thrown in the area of that, and they are going to get pass interference against Michael Pittman. That is lame, but that's terribly lame. The corner wasn't even facing Pittman, and Pittman didn't even extend his arms out. Going to be another pass. It's first down and 20. Caught by Pittman, brought down at the 42. Second down and 11 now. That was 9 yards for receivers to the left, 1 to the right. There's a tight end on the left. It's going to be another pass. Minshew stepping up into the pocket. Minshew going to throw it. It's tipped and it's intercepted. Tackled by Granson at the 50. Minshew could have just taken it by himself and gotten 6, but instead tried to throw it. It got tipped by a corner and it got intercepted. Tried to throw it over the linebacker. That was number 48, Jelani Tavai. And it was intercepted by Miles Bryant. And there it was. I know there's not any legitimate fan out there that truly believes that that Gardner Minshew is a better quarterback than Anthony Richardson. There is no way. It's the first turnover of the game, and that couldn't have happened at a worse time. All right, New England takes over at the 50. 2 receivers to the right and 2 tight ends on the right. Ezekiel Elliott just bullies forward, gets a gain of 8, just following behind his offensive line. One receiver to the right and left, tight end, 2 tight ends on the right. It's going to be another run, and Ezekiel Elliott gets another good one, brought down to the 36. Oh, and they're saying that the ball came out. The Colts defense is pointing the other direction. I don't know if there's any legitimacy to that, but they're not showing anything. But Zeke apparently got popped. They're saying the ball came out. And New England's trying to get up to it quickly, and they're going to actually get it off. And Zeke is going to get 3 or get 3 before being brought down. They're not going to challenge that. Apparently the ball did come out there at the end of the last play with Zeke, but New England gets another playoff before the Colts can decide if they wanted to challenge it or not. Second down and 7. Just under 11 minutes left in the third. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right. Be another handoff. Stevenson, a good run here. Finally brought down by Baker, but that's a gain of 8, and that's a first down. Stevenson with great patience, and then that hole just opens right there in the middle of the field. And the Colts just failing to make tackles. One receiver to the right and left. Now Douglas motions left, 2 tight ends on the right. So be another run. Stevenson gets a gain of 2. Brought down by Blackman and Baker again. New England down in Indy territory here. Ball at the 23. Jones under center. It's going to be another run. And wow, almost got him. Stevenson bullying his way forward somehow. The Colts defense just cannot make tackles right now on this drive. Stevenson just breaking every tackle. Two defensive linemen broke through that play, but yet somehow couldn't get Stevenson in the backfield. Somebody's in the blue tent for Indy right now, I think. Third down and 2 coming up. Ball is at the 17-yard line. Just need to get to the 15. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right. It's going to be a pass here. Mac Jones sacked again. Oh, he dumps it. He dumps it at the last second. I don't know if they're going to call that a forward pass or not. They are. They're going to say it's incomplete. It looked like he was down, but he just gets it off. Who was that got in there? That had looked to be... That was Atatamiwa who got in there, just couldn't quite bring him down before he got rid of the ball. A 35-yard field goal attempt here, and he missed it. I think he missed it. He missed. It went right. The kicker missed it from 35 yards. It went right. It went right. It barely missed, but it went right. And somehow, some way, the mistake by Gardner Minshew will not result in points. Unbelievable. That is crazy. Is it too early to drink? Nah, not if you're a Colts fan. Always be drinking. Ryan Kelly has been ruled out with a concussion. Second concussion of the year for Ryan Kelly. Darn. certainly hope that things will be okay. We do know that Wesley French has always stepped in, so that's good. Oh, it's Defoe in the tent? Yeah, I did see that too. So not only is Ryan Kelly going to be out for the remainder of this game, now you got to wonder if Defoe is going to be back. All right. Colts coming back. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. And a bobbled snap by Gardner Minshew. And Zach Moss will get a gain of, or Jonathan Taylor will get a gain of 1. Eight minutes left in the third quarter. Minshew in the shotgun now, all by himself. Two receivers to the right, two to the left, tight end on the right. Taylor will now motion into the backfield. Minshew just going to dump it. Oh, and McKenzie is lit up, and there's a flag on the play. That was on Tavai, who just leveled Isaiah McKenzie. McKenzie, who had no chance to react because Minshew threw that ball high. McKenzie, I presume, is going to get checked out, but he walks off the field just fine. Personal foul on New England there. It was a great hit by Tavai. It's not a bad play at all. I mean, he lowers it, and yeah, the helmet's hit, but McKenzie drops his head there, and Tavai does his best to lean in with the shoulder. I mean, again, it's not a good call. But either way, it's given the Colts the first down at the 43. One receiver to the right and left, tight end on both sides. Now they're going to run the football here with Jonathan Taylor again. Gets to the 46. So that'll be a gain of 3. That's the 16th rush by Jonathan Taylor today, only averaging 3 yards a carry, though. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the right. Minshew has all the time in the world, just dumps it to his tight end. Kylan Granson gets a gain of 5. Be 1 second, guys. All right, sorry guys, had to fix something real quick there. 3rd down and 2. Colts 3 and 8 on 3rd down conversions today. Not been great. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. Taylor in the shotgun with Minshew. Downs now motions to the left. Minshew. And Minshew's rolling backwards, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds. Gosh, man. He just gets so antsy on everything, man. There wasn't even pressure. Like, where do you go? Why are you not throwing it on 3rd and short? How can you not find somebody? Sanchez out to punt. Sanchez's punt is going to left here. Oh, and what a stop. It was cornerback Tony Brown who somehow stopped the ball before it went into the end zone, and it's down at the 6. When Minshew was on the Jags, so many Minshew truthers thought the O-line sucked. But truth is, he makes the O-line look worse because the guy gets so scared in the pocket, he takes phantom sacks. I totally agree, man. I mean, he's moving so he's moving like as if he's like shoot now I can't even like see. I'm like, dude, calm down, make your reads, like, honestly. Hard to believe you were a starting quarterback in this league for a certain point. Like, just hard to believe. I mean, the O-line has not been bad today. I mean, there's been very few times where Minshew has faced any kind of pressure. It's mainly him. If he makes small little subtle moves in the pocket, if he had any kind of good pocket awareness, he'd never be touched. And he's been very rarely touched all game. Brady Smith with a $2 super chat. Thank you. I think Minshew should hold the ball longer. Yeah, probably. It looks like one of those metal balls in a pinball machine when he's in the pocket. Yeah, just everywhere. Yeah. All right. Ball's at the 6. One receiver to the left. 3 tight ends on the line of scrimmage for the New England Patriots. Colts with 9 guys in the box. Stevenson going to get... Oh, and he somehow breaks the tackle. Again, the Colts just cannot get the stop on the first hit, and Stevenson once again gets 9. Stevenson was stopped at the line of scrimmage and just continues to just bully the Colts defense. Colts defense just not making the tackle on the first contact. It was a gain of 8. Defoe is back in the game for the Indianapolis Colts, but that's a gain of 7, and that's another first down for Stevenson. Stevenson averaging 4.5 yards a carry so far in this game. First down and 10, ball at the 22. 2 receivers to the left. A tight end on the left and right. Juju will move to the right now. It's going to be a toss here for Stevenson, who again has room. Stevenson brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 8. I do wonder, I mean, I know that we're missing Grover, but like, how are they so open in the middle of the field, dude? Like, how are the Colts like even? How are we allowing them to get 6, 7, 8 yards every time up the middle of the field? Like, I'm truly wondering. Like, I know that we don't have Grover now, but like, how is it that open? It's going to be another run for Stevenson. Stevenson, who was brought down really close to the first down marker. We'll see where they spot him. It's close. Stevenson will come off the field now. Zeke comes in with Stevenson, actually. It'll be third down. They said he's half a yard shy. They're going to have Zeke and Stevenson in I formation. It's going to be a run. Zeke gets it, and that's a first down, gets a gain of 4. There's a flag on the play, and I think there's going to be a false start, and there was. So it'll be third down and 6 now coming up for New England. Third down and 6. Stevenson in the shotgun with Mack. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Pressure up the middle. Mack gets it off. It's somehow caught. They're saying incomplete, but they're saying he got the second foot in. Juju got that second foot in. It's a first down for New England. They're hurrying up to the line. Yeah, he did get both feet in. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Colts bringing the pressure. Stevenson again up the middle. Brought down a gain of 8. The Colts cannot stop the run up the middle. Three tight ends on the right, 1 receiver on the left. Now Gesicki will move to the left. And Zeke gets 4 or 5 actually, and that'll be another first down. Where'd you get your Colts cup? Not sure. I don't remember that. First down and 10 for New England. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 1 receiver to the right and left. 2 tight ends on the right. Ball's at the 50. It's going to be play action. Mac Jones running around, and he's going to roll to his left, and he's going to get the first down. No one out there. It's going to be a gain of 13. Adetomiwa out there to eventually push him out. But the Colts defense all gets flushed to one side. It's all covered downfield, but no one takes into account Mac Jones' ability to run. And Mac Jones gets the yardage. Ball at the 35. 1 receiver to the right and left. 2 tight ends on the left. There'll be another run for Zeke. Zeke again gets 8. Come on, stop the run in the middle, man. They're getting 8 yards on every carry. Stop it up the middle. Shaq's not even trying to make the tackle, man. He's just looking at his the blocker. And New England's going to go forward with a QB sneak for 1 yard down to the 25. And that's going to end the third quarter. In a very uneventful game so far. Patriots advancing, but the Colts still with a 7-3 lead. It is incredible that the first two drives of this game were the only games that we have seen scores. It's the first two drives only. It's just so frustrating, man. Here we go. Ball to 25. 3 tight end set still. RPO this time. Play action, actually. And it's going to be a screen. Ezekiel Elliott has room. Ezekiel Elliott falls at the 9. It'll be first down and goal. Somehow Zeke fell. First down and goal at the 8 or at the 9. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Tight end on both sides here. It's going to be another run. Ezekiel Elliott gets to the 5. Second down and goal. Saw somebody on the sideline there. It might have been an offensive line. No, it's a looks like that Stevenson is getting stretched out on the sideline there. Hope all is okay with Stevenson. 2 receivers to the right. Tight end on both sides. Now 2 receivers end up on the left. Looks like they were lined up in the wrong spot. Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield, Gesicki. And they're going to hand it off to Zeke, and he gets nowhere. Brought down at the line of scrimmage, maybe even lost half a yard. So be third down and goal coming up. Shout out to the 427 people watching right now. Be sure to like the stream, guys. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe. All that great stuff. Thank you. Third down and goal at the 6. Three receivers to the left, tight end on the right. Stevenson in the backfield. Douglas will now motion right. Mac Jones throwing it over the top. It's almost intercepted by Julian Blackmon. Hunter Henry didn't know where the ball was. Blackmon did. Had it off his fingertips, but just couldn't haul it in. And New England will kick a field goal after that long drive. And Mac Jones doesn't end up getting the touchdown. And plays defense for a reason. That's right. But either way, the defense gets the stop. 24-yard field goal. And that one barely sneaks in too. But now it is a 1-point lead for the Indianapolis Colts against the Patriots. Now the Colts offense will come back out. Be back in a few seconds, guys. Hold on, don't go. All right, guys, we're back. All right. 7-6. Colts still with the lead. German fans saying country. All right, kick his way. Yeah. All right, McKenzie's going to return this one. McKenzie with a good return. McKenzie almost breaks it, but brings it out to the 47. And they are hyped up on the Colts sideline. McKenzie finally gets an opportunity and puts the Colts in great field position past the 45-yard line. Great return there by McKenzie. Just going to let it develop. Great blocking. Just finds one right in the middle. Couldn't quite get past the last defender there, but a great play there. The Colts are set up in a great field position spot right here. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the right. Ball at the 47 of Indy. It's going to be a handoff for Jonathan Taylor. Taylor bullies his way forward, still going. Brought down at the 48 of New England. That will be a gain of 5. .12 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Colts trying to get a score for the first time since their opening drive. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right. Minshew in the shotgun with Jonathan. Pittman will now motion left. It's going to be another run here for Jonathan Taylor. Taylor nowhere to go, but somehow squeaks through to get at least 2 on the gain. It'll be third down and short coming up for Indy. Guy Senior with the tackle on that one. Colts aren't getting a huge push up front. And it's been very difficult for them to get movement. 3 receivers to the left, tight end on the right. Jonathan in the shotgun. It looks like New England's showing blitz. They're not. They're only bringing 4. Minshew with time. Minshew stepping up into the pocket. Minshew throwing. It's caught by Michael Pittman. He's brought down at the 32. What a play. We almost saw Gardner Minshew with those happy feet, just doing this, but then finally stepped up into the pocket the way he needed to and finally found his man. Good throw, good catch. Great catch there by Michael Pittman. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends on the right. Ball at the 32 of New England. Granson will now motion left. It's going to be another handoff for Jonathan Taylor. Taylor gets to the 29, maybe the 28, gain of 3. They'll give him a gain of 4 on that. 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Colts in deep in New England territory. One receiver to the right, 1 to the left. 2 tight ends set on the right. Minshew under center. McKenzie motioning. It's going to be a play action here. They're going to dump it to McKenzie. McKenzie gets brought down for a loss of 4. Everything that was gained on that last play, and Wade makes the tackle. Again, McKenzie has to jump to go and get the ball, and Wade just goes in unblocked and gets a hold of him. Third and 10 coming up. Ball at the 33. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. New England has 7 guys up on the line, but they're only bringing 4. Minshew looking to his left. Minshew, and it gets tipped at the line of scrimmage again. Minshew again rolling out to his left when he didn't have to. And Matt Gay is going to come out to kick the field goal. That ball is tipped at the line by the defensive lineman. That was number 91. That was Dietrich Wise Jr. on the play. And there is a New England player down. But as it stands right here, the Colts will be attempting a 50-yard field goal with Matt Gay here. 4th down and 11 coming up. Matt Gay to kick this one. Missed a 57-yarder earlier to end half. This one will be a 50-yarder. Just didn't quite have the leg on the last one because of a bad snap. But this one, definitely a little bit better. Matt Gay's kick is up. And it is good. So Matt Gay hits that one. And after the field goal attempt by the Patriots to make it 1, Colts make it a 4-point game again. Indy just has to keep New England out of the end zone. The kick is away, and that one's into the back of the end zone. All right. The only touchdown we've seen in this game comes off of a Jonathan Taylor pitch toss to almost end the first quarter. Mac Jones throws it quickly. It's caught. Zaire Franklin and Jalen Jones with the tackle. That is Kayshon Boutte who makes that catch. And there's a flag on the play. I think they might get Zaire for a roughing the passer personal foul for the hit. Boutte was falling to the ground, and Zaire just hits him with his shoulder, but hit him in his head, and they're going to give him 15 more yards. So it's a 25-yard play for the New England Patriots, and they are already at the 50-yard line. That was an absolutely terrible call. But now they're at the 50. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the left now, 2 tight ends on the right. Ezekiel Elliott breaks through one. There's a flag thrown right away. Ezekiel Elliott's still going, brought down by Jones at the 31. But there is a flag on the play, and they might get New England for illegal shift on the offense. Had too many guys in the backfield. So it'll be 1st down and 15 coming up. Appreciate that, Mac Thorne. Yeah, all right. 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter. 1st and 15 now for New England. Ball at the 45 of New England. Stevenson lines up out at wide receiver here. Three receivers to the right, two to the left. Jones all by himself. Jones throws it. It's incomplete, batted away by Julian Blackmon, who was all over Hunter Henry on that pass. Julian Blackmon practically ran the route for him. Perfect positioning. Two receivers to the left, three to the right. Once again. Again, Jones in the backfield all by himself. Jones pressured. He just dumps it to his wide receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down at the 45 of Indy. That's a gain of 10. That was Douglas on the catch. Douglas, who's been far and away the best receiver for them. And another offensive lineman for New England is down. Can't tell who that is. All right. Third and 6. Could be 4 down territory for New England here. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. Stevenson will motion back into the backfield with Mac Jones. Juju at the bottom of the screen. Colts bringing pressure. Oh, and he almost got there, but there's a first down and more. New England down at the 28. Catch made by Douglas. Again, being the only guy that has made any kind of significant impact in the pass game. Colts brought 6, but left Kenny Moore all by himself in the middle. One receiver to each side. Two tight ends on the right. Now Smith-Schuster will motion to the left. It's going to be another run here. Stevenson again breaks through it. Gain of 7. New England back into ball at the 18. Going to hand it off again. This time he's going to lose too. Taven Bryan finally gets through and gets a 2-yard loss. One of the few times this game where the New England Patriots haven't been able to get positive yardage. This is 100% going to be 4-down territory. You can't get a field goal. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. That's not true. You could go field goal here. Tight ends on the left now. Stevenson in the backfield with Jones. It's going to be a run. And Stevenson's going to get it. He gets 7 and it's a first down. Unbelievable. On a 3rd and 5, the Colts get ran on in the middle of the field because the defensive tackles are lined up in the B gaps the whole way, and Stevenson just had it open. Five minutes left in the fourth quarter. 3 receivers to the left and a tight end on the right. Ball at the 13. They're going to hand it off again. This time to Elliott, and he's going to lose 2 yards. DeForest Buckner with the tackle. Good to finally see DeForest Buckner back in there doing what he does. Buckner with 8 tackles on the game. Just broke the tackle on the right guard. 2nd down and 12. 3 receivers to the left. A tight end on the right. Elliott in the shotgun with Jones. Play action. Jones just going to jump in. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. Julian Blackmon gets it, and he's down at the 5. Intercepted. And the interception. Indianapolis finally gets the one that they needed in the big time situation. Mac Jones tries to dump it. It looked like Shaq Leonard tipped it at the line of scrimmage, and it just hung in there, and then Julian Blackmon was there to get it. One receiver to the right, 3 tight end set. They're going to run the ball with Jonathan, and he gets maybe a yard. He's hanging up in the air. Oh, my goodness. They had him up in the air. Two receivers to the right, 2 tight ends on the left. Now Grant's on a motion right. Indy's just going to run the ball again with Jonathan Taylor. Taylor close to a first down. He's a half yard shy, I think. Third down and 1. 3 minutes left in the fourth. 2 receivers to the right, tight end on the left, tight end on the right as well. Minshew in the shotgun with Jonathan. There's a flag on the play. They're looking to the left side. Snap infraction on Wesley French. And there we go. Wesley French with the snap infraction, and that's going to make it very difficult on this third down. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left as well. Pass situation here. Gardner looking. He has time in the pocket. Gardner motioning. Gardner just throws it up. And what a catch! It's caught by Josh Downs. What a catch! Minshew just threw as much power into it as he could. Just threw it up, and Josh Downs with the catch. Minshew tried that earlier in the game, but overthrew Downs by a hand. Josh Downs on this one, though, dives full extension and hangs on. Josh Downs is a playmaker, ladies and gentlemen. Two minutes and 38 seconds, and New England will call its first timeout. Josh Downs, who hasn't been able to play much this game because of an injury, just makes only his second catch, but this one was huge. It's going to be another run here for Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to lose 3. Play gets absolutely blown up by Barmore. Shout out to the 500 people watching right now. Be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe. So he's 2nd down and 13 now. Two receivers to the right, 2 tight ends on the left. Colts going to run it again with Jonathan Taylor, and Taylor gets 2 before being brought down. And New England will call another timeout. So now if you're Indy, New England has no timeouts. And if you don't get this first down for Indy, then you're going to give New England the ball back. And it looks like Zappy is warming up. Now, if you're Steichen, do you try and get the first down here, which would end the game? Or do you run the football here and guarantee that the clock runs and go to the 2-minute warning, knowing you're most likely giving New England the ball back? Which do you prefer to do? We're going to find out here in a second. 3 receivers set on the right. Cox motioned out on the left. Now Pittman motions left. Now Pierce motions right. Colts really spread out here. And it is going to be a pass. Minshew throwing it, caught, and it's not a first down. He's a yard shy. And the Colts are going to let this go to the 2-minute warning. Pittman just gets stopped a yard shy. He did not get to the first down. But that's going to be the 2-minute warning. Now, I mean, at this point, it is very clear. I'm 100% positive they're going to punt this one. Your defense hasn't given up a touchdown all game. You're not going to do that. So 2-minute warning. Colts at a 4th and 1 at around midfield. I guess is you're going to punt this one, pin them back inside the 20, and just rest assured, hopefully your defense can get it. Because New England has to get a touchdown to win this game. So I don't think there's any way that you have to, and you haven't given one up yet. But it'll be very interesting what they decide to do here. But I'm pretty sure that they will. No, I would not go for this. I would not. No way. If you got it, great. You win the game, but at the same time, you don't. And you're just practically giving New England almost the game at that point. Because having them go 50, but we'll see. I have no idea what they're going to do here. I'm guessing that Steichen's going to do the smart thing, which is punt this, but we'll see. We've seen Steichen be aggressive. Yep, they will punt it because they actually had him at 4th and 2, not at 4th and 1, which is ridiculous. He was clearly a yard shy. Sanchez will punt that one away. Where does this ball go to? It will be out inside the 20 at the 14-yard line. So 1 minute and 52 seconds. Bailey Zappi will come out to play. Mac Jones is getting benched for the final 2-minute warning. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Zappi in the backfield with Stevenson. No timeouts, reminder for them. He's going to dump it to Stevenson on a screen. Stevenson gets pushed out at the 18-yard line. Gain of 5, or 4 actually, and that is after losing 6 seconds there. I think that's at least twice this season he's been benched. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball at the 18. 1 minute, 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. New England trying to score a touchdown to win the game. Zappi going to throw it. It's over the head of his receiver. That was Douglas. Just out of his reach. Was well covered on that drive, or on that play. 3rd down and 5 now. Patrick Emmett with the $20 super chat. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for the coverage. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that $20 super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. Zappi gets the ball, looking, fires across the middle. It's caught down at the 30. Zaire Franklin on the coverage. Like the stream, everybody. Like CMDSR said. Ball to 31. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Zappi under pressure, just gets rid of it, throws it down at the line of scrimmage. They're going to try to see if they can get intentional grounding out of this. There was no one nearby. That should be intentional grounding because there was no one within range of that at all. DeForest Buckner came after him right up the middle of the field, but they're not going to call intentional grounding, even though he was in the pocket and threw it down. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball to 30. 1 minute, 21 seconds left. Zappe throws it quickly, incomplete, and no flag. No flag. Nothing's thrown. There was a lot of contact there with Kenny and Douglas. But they actually, Douglas could have been called for pass interference for hitting Kenny Moore in the face. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 3rd down and 10, ball at the 30. Zappe has time. He finds his guy in the middle of the field. That's Douglas, but he doesn't get the first. He's a yard and a half shy. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. The clock's still running. He was in the middle of the field. 4th down and 1. 1 minute left to go. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right. They're going to run the football. Stevenson is close, and he does get it. He gets to the line, but they have to hurry up. They have to hurry up. They only have 50 seconds. You're at the 40-yard line, and New England is taking forever to get to the spot. 20 seconds have gone by, and they're just going to spike it. No, they're faking it. Zappe has someone, and it's intercepted again! Intercepted by Rodney Thomas! Zappe threw it into triple coverage, and the Colts win. Zappe threw it into triple coverage. Julian Blackmon saw it the whole way, or Rodney Thomas saw it the whole way. And back-to-back interceptions by the defense to win the game. Zappe was pretending to spike it, thought that somebody would be open, but Zaire Franklin and Rodney Thomas were not fooled at all. Zappe wanted pass interference on Zaire, and Belichick couldn't believe it. And the snap and the knee, and the Colts win in Germany. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Morning game Sunday. The Colts are 5-5 going into the bye week, 500 record, and another impressive defensive display. The Colts have had 5 interceptions in their last 2 games, and the Colts were 500. And there we go. Indianapolis, another game where the offense only scores 1 touchdown. Stressful win, but my goodness, the Indianapolis Colts pull it out. Let's talk about this one real quickly. Guys, I will be breaking this down in another video. Don't go anywhere with that one. But thank you again, everyone who made this one so special. Greatly appreciate all of you tuning in and hanging out with me today. Greatly appreciated. Thank you to everyone who super chatted. Thank you to everyone who liked the stream. Thank you to everyone who commented and subscribed. Greatly appreciate all of you. And that's it. The Indianapolis Colts are 5-5 after a 10-6 win against New England in Germany. And New England is 2-8. Off to a rough start with that one. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. We'll have a recap video, everything going forward. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much once again for tuning in. And as always, guys, go Colts.